For any help regarding Python homework help, visit https://www.pythonhomeworkhelp.com. Email support@pythonhomeworkhelp.com or call us at +1 678 648 4277. Python homework help. 1. Are each of the following true or false? 1. In Python, the values of a dict must be immutable. False. The values of keys must be immutable. 2. There exist problems that cannot be solved in Python without using either iteration or recursion. True. Otherwise, the complexity of programs would be bound by the length of the code. 3. Floating point arithmetic behaves exactly like normal arithmetic on real numbers. False. Floating point provides only an approximation to real numbers. 4. On all inputs, a bisection search will run faster than a linear search. False. It has a higher asymptotic complexity, but there can be inputs on which it will run more slowly. Consider, for example, searching for an element that happens to the first element of the list. 5. Let the list, each element of which is a list of ints. In Python, the assignment statement L0 equals 3 mutates the list L false. It mutates the list at L0. 2. What does the following code print? T equals 0.1, 0.1, x equals 0.0 for I in range, len, t, for j in t, x plus equals I plus j print x. Print I. 0.1, 0.2, 1.3, 2.41. 3. What does the following code print? Def fs, if lens equals 1, return s, return f, f, s, 1, smiley face, plus s, 0. Hashtag note double recursion. Printf, mat, printf, math. ATM Hatton. 4. Implement the body of the function specified in the box. Def find all, word list, LSTR assumes, word list is a list of words in lowercase. LSTR is a STR of lowercase letters. No letter occurs in LSTR more than once returns a list of all the words in word list that contain each of the letters in LSTR exactly once and no letters not in LSTR. Def find all, word list, letters result equals, letters equals sorted, letters, for W in word list, W equals sorted, W, if W equals letters, result dot append, W, return result. 5. The following code does not meet its specification. Correct it. Def advectors, v1, v2 assumes v1 and v2 are lists of ints. Returns a list containing the pointwise sum of the elements in v1 and v2. For example, advectors 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 returns 5, 7, 3 and advectors returns. Does not modify inputs if len v1. Len v2 result equals v1 other equals v2 else, result equals v2 other equals v1 for I in range, len other result I plus equals other I return result. Insert the lines. v1 equals v1 smiley face, v2 equals v2 smiley face. Before the first line of executable code. 6. Consider the following code. Def f s d4k in d dot keys d k equals 0 for c in s, if c in d c plus equals 1 else, d c equals 0 return d. Def add up d result equals 0 for k in d, result plus equals d k, return result d1 equals, d2 equals d1 equals f abc, d1, print add up, d1, d2 equals f, ca, d2, print add up, d2, print f, print result. 1. What does it print? 1, 5. 2. Does it terminate normally? Why or why not? No, it terminates with a name error exception, because result will not be defined. 7. Consider the following code. Def log base 2, n assumes that n is a positive int returns a float that approximates the log base 2 of n import math return math.log n 2. Def f, n assumes n is an int if n1, return cur digit equals int, log base 2 n, ans equals n equals while cur digit equals 0, if n% 2 asterisk asterisk cur digit n, ans equals ans plus 1 n equals end 2 asterisk asterisk cur digit else, ans equals ans plus 0 cur digit dash equals 1 return ans. For I in range 3 printf I. 1. What does it print? None n equals 1 n equals 10. 2. Under the assumption that log base 2 is O, n, what is the order, use big O notation, of f? O, n. 8. Next to each item in the left column, write the letter labeling the item in the right column that best matches the item in the left column. No item in the right column should be used more than once. Big O notation BA, induction Newton's method DB, upper bound recursion AC, lower bound D, approximation E, expected running time F, exponential. 9. Do you think that the lectures are too slow-paced, too fast-paced, about right? 10. Do you think that the problem sets are too short, too long, about right?